Hello everyone. This is season of Stripe 5. We are having huge KVK. We are allied with Ace and let's see how well we are going to perform, right? It's been a while since I had a live stream because if you don't know, now you're gonna know that I only try to live stream the PvP gameplay, and generally PvP gameplay in Call of Dragons you kinda have to be lucky to get it. So right now this is like first day of zones 2 and we are fighting against, I don't know, the best ever enemy which I have ever had in this account, right? I'm gonna show you the KVK and you will understand, right? We are allied with Ace and right now we are fighting against Nova Avengers and Ashes to Glory. And the power of those alliances are huge. And I think we are not going to get a lot of merits from the fights. That's the general truth, which I can tell you guys. And hopefully we are not going to expect 45-50k merits from these fights because it will be super hard. These enemies are having maxed out hero pairs, maxed out artifacts with exemplars, 3-star war pets. So yeah, that's the reason why it will be so much harder than it was ever was, right? So yeah, we are fighting without long range warfare. I have already used stewardship once, but in 22 minutes I will be able to use it again. And yeah, unfortunately our main targets have been mainly infantry, which is never good. You always want to target backline, but in this kind of environments I'm not really sure how we are going to do that, right? This is like my first time actually targeting archers, which is quite funny, but yeah, the amount of infantry they just spawned here, we need to take care of it also, right? As always, I'm using the zoomed out strategy because it's easier to actually see what's going on around the battlefield. Unfortunately, we don't have game without lags, can I say it honestly, right? Because the amount of troops we can see on the battlefield, that's too much. That's why this game lags, and I don't know why. Yeah. Well, infantries as a target, as always, plus they have the blink artifacts and they can deal quite a good amount of counter-attack damage. Hello Elena, welcome, as always, welcome. Let's see how well we're gonna perform, but I don't have high hopes because of the strengths of our enemies and the amount of infantry they have. But I will try my best to deal damage to mages, right? Because without dealing damage to mages, we are not really getting a lot. Because we are fighting against maxed out tier 5 players, basically. Alright, I can see this infantry here trying to be sneaky. That's another reason why it's good to play with zoomed out, simply because we can actually see what's going on. Alright. I like that we are healthy, even though we take quite a lot of counter-attack damage. I want to be as healthy as possible in terms of HP. Because I think with low HP we will do really low amount of damage here. Right, I guess we have to move back. Right. I guess everybody's hungry, everybody wants to get merits, that's a good part. But yeah. Let's see what's gonna be the result. I think we actually built the tower here. That was our goal. But yeah, this is just a zone 2. This is kind of teaser what kind of KVK this will be. And let's see, right? Let's see. I hope this will be fun. I wish I was already tier 5, by the way, and fighting as a tier 5 player in this KVK, but unfortunately I'm kinda late. I'm late like 2 KVKs. I just started Assault Strategies 2 on a last level, and that's the longest research I can actually do. So yeah, I'm moving on the correct direction, but not there yet. Of course, if I would have used my speed ups, it would be much better, but I'm saving my speed ups. I want to try my luck in Archer's legendary skin. It would be epic if I somehow manage to get it. I have been already saving my speed ups for almost 1 year basically, and yeah, I think in 6 months Archer's legendary skin will be available from the Great Hates event, and yeah, why not, right? Why not? I will try my luck. At least it will be a good content, and it will be super amazing if somehow I would get the legendary skin. Yeah, it would make my day. Yeah. All right. They are sending quite a lot of infantries. We need to reposition. Yeah, I think this is better. This is better. Let's go. I think, like, you might say we are outnumbered, but that's not true. We are just basically standing on top of each other. I think we are even more in some moments, because we are standing in a small circle. You might think that we are not as much as our enemies, but trust me, we are even more. That's the surprising part. Alright. Slowly we are progressing. That's good. Yeah, I hate these sneaky infantry blinks, like, especially if it's a Goreshan Skogul, because Goresh actually deals AoE splash damage, which actually deals huge amount of damage to my tier 4 troops, and that's really bad. Right, I think this is the time when I should try to deal damage to backline, but even here we can see the amount of infantries they are bringing and blocking the way, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I can move. I can move. Let's move and let's try to deal damage to mages, right? That's the target we all want to deal damage. It's getting boring to only deal damage to infantry, so yeah, let's be a little bit risky. And yeah, that was it, I guess, right? That was me being risky, yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we still have to deal damage to infantry, but I can see a small circle here. Maybe I can move. They are just gone. Right, let's move a little bit. Right. These blinks are disrupting my movement, but finally we are pushing. That's really good. Finally we are pushing. That's really good. I should move back to the ball. I think that's the most safest place I can actually be. I have to share the stream. I actually forgot to share it. I actually totally forgot. Second. Yeah. I'm gonna share it on Discord, so people won't gonna say I did not know, I missed the stream, and so on. Now everybody will know. Let's go to Discord. Meanwhile, I'm trying to click on enemies. Oh, yeah, they try to build the Bastion, which is quite funny. Alright. In my Discord. Let's share to live stream. That's one. And let's share. That's two. And let's share it here. Yes. Alright, let's continue. I shared everywhere where it was possible. Right now it's time for us to defend this Bastion, I guess. Not defend, but this. No, don't let them build, by the way. Sometimes I'm forgetting how to speak on English, which is not good. I think I'm too much. So that infantry. Yeah, the amount of merits we are getting wants to be more, but the reality is different. Our targets are only infantry and it doesn't look good. Let's move back. Yeah, we don't want to target Hosk, by the way. Hosk is kill shot. Yeah, you are already laughing, right? You're already laughing because you understand what kind of merits I'm getting here. Alright. Yeah, like I can only target infantry, by the way. I wish I was mage. But yeah, soon I'm gonna have my stewardship in 10 minutes, I guess. Alright, let's see if we're gonna get at least 20k merits against these enemies. Will be really fun. Alright, sometimes it's really hard to even click. They are disappearing so fast. Nah, I'm laughing because I'm getting wrecked every time. Tell me, what's the numbers you are actually getting? Like the merits. This is basically my first run, or like, no, I made 2 videos, and merit, like, gameplay was fun, the visuals was fun, the amount of people we were fighting was fun, but my merits was not fun. That's what I can say, because I only deal damage to infantry, that's the problem. Like, right now it's my first couple of seconds when I can actually deal damage to something else which is not infantry, which is not the ideal situation. But let's see, right? At best I got 27k. Yeah, 27k is great, my friend. Right now, yeah, finally I can deal damage to backline. Let's go. No, don't over. See, I almost made a mistake. Almost. Let's see how much will my Magrot and Zaida will do. Like, if my Magrot and Zaida will be weak, I guess there is no ways. Wait, I hope I'm not getting dead troops, right? Or am I getting dead troops? Oh well, I'm inside the... Okay, we should be here, Alright, we dropped the fog. Be back later, man. I'm playing on V2, right? Alright, I know. So I will try to use all these troops and then I will do my thing. But yeah, so far, yeah, I just started, so let's see what will be the reports, what will be the amount of hospital I will have, but something tells me that my tier 4 troops won't gonna be effective in this KVK. Let's say it like that. Yeah, so it's nice, yeah. I remember last KVK, a lot of my troops died because I was fighting near Bastion. So yeah, I was kinda worried. Come on, I need something else rather than infantry. Good luck you too, my friend, good luck. We will talk. Alright, they are trying their best to send their troops inside the Bastion, mainly like infantry troops, which is visible, and our job is to not allow them to do it, right? Yep. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. Because generally we are not having a lot of live streams because I'm always waiting for PvP gameplay. And yeah, finally my 1 month long home kingdom is done, and finally I can have fun in Call of Dragons. And yeah, this KVK is big. We are in a Ace pool, allied with Ace. We are fighting against Avengers and Ash to the Glory, if I'm not mistaken. My alliance is the Steel Hell Pirates. which are really, really weak if we're gonna compare ourselves to them, because we have like 11 billion power, our enemies have 20 and 23. Of course, Ace has 24, but let's see, right? Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. HXM, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Finally, having some fun in Call of Dragons with the PvP gameplay, but not having fun with the amount of merits I'm getting with these strong enemies. Yeah, I think it will be disappointing. The numbers to see from my side. I think my tier 4 troops are pretty useless here, unfortunately, but yeah, we will see, right? Wait, are not you on VC? No, because they are having like war comms, as like Doc told me, so I'm chilling here, man. It's been a while since I did a stream, so maybe my community wants to chat with me, so maybe we will get some questions which they want to be answered, so I'm here. Pro user, welcome, welcome. It's been a while, man, it's been a while. I'm doing great, How are you? Is life treating you well, or... Yeah, how are you? Alright, 20k merits with Margaret and Zaida, that's already good in my eyes. But maybe we are actually dealing damage to the bear, because they actually dropped the behemoth. Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, my troops are kinda low already. They are basically dealing almost no damage to these maxed out players, but we still have to try our best. At least Musyang is alive, and by the way, I'm trying my best to test out my Musyang. And what can be better way to test out your new hero than fight like this, right? I thought you abandoned us, lol. No. It's just I was in Home Kingdom, and the only way I could do a content was Widows. But as soon as the KVK started, this is like first day, Zone 2. Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. You know how much I like to fight in Call of Dragons, and especially stream those fights, so all good. Yeah, we managed to destroy the Bastion. I guess we are moving forward. Hello, Xperox, welcome. Alright, let me focus. I have the infantry here. Yeah. Nice move on the field. I'm good, chilling. Had a 24-hour statue fight yesterday. Yeah, unfortunately I missed my 24-hour statue fight, like all of it, because I was super busy. But yeah, I think today I will just do my best to fight as much as possible. So let's see, right? Let's see. Stay tuned, George will soon showcase his big... Do we have a long-range warfare? No, we don't have a long-range warfare, and we are fighting against really strong players. This is the KVK I am in. We are allied with Ace, and we are fighting against Ashes to Glory and Nova Avengers. So, difference between the powers, you can see. So, basically, we are fighting against maxed out players, and I'm still tier 4. So, yeah, it won't gonna be fun. No, I'm still tier 4. Unfortunately. I just started the last research. The Assault Strategies 2 on last level, which is the longest research which is left there, so I'm moving to a good direction. Actually, I could even unlock tier 5 if I used my speed ups, but I'm saving my speed ups. I want to try my luck in Great Hates whenever legendary city skin will be available, so yeah. My class is of course the Warlord, and I have already used Stewardship. So Stewardship is basically Race of Remedy. You guys just, if you are lazy to read what's written here, Stewardship is Race of Remedy. That's basically it. Right, I think I should be dealing damage here because, yeah. I know my Magrat and Zaida is low HP, which basically means I'm not dealing damage, but that's fine. You choose Druid. Druid is fine. Druid is fine for mages, actually. But for archers, I would suggest to run the Stewardship because of the heals. Because if you are archer, you are basically playing with Magrat and Zaida, right? And Magrat and Zaida absolutely love healing inside their play kit, right? So I totally forget where is my... Yeah, my town is quite close. Alright, this will be hard for us to survive my eyes, but we managed to do it, which is nice. Yeah, these infantries which are hiding inside, really not good. I quit COD like 3 months ago and now so much has changed, I kinda wanna come back. Actually, 3 months ago was the 2nd anniversary of Call of Dragons, and from the 2nd anniversary, I think the amount of good updates we got is quite surprising, right? They are adding such a good stuff. Like, for example, in 2 days, new update will come, and whenever you will want to upgrade skill of the legendary hero, you will be able to manually choose which skill you want to upgrade. It's called skill lock, right? And I think that ability we always wanted, and finally in 2 days we are getting it. So yeah, like direction of Call of Dragons in terms of updates are going quite well, and let's see what kind of game we will have in a couple of months, right? Yeah, I'm mage main, but I love archers. Yeah, I think for mages, like, yeah, the druid skill is quite good, and for archers, warlord is nice. Is really good. As soon as I will lose this 2 March, and I will bring my 4 Legion again, I'm pretty sure I will be using Stewardship. I'm still calling it Race of Remedy, I don't know, but it is what it is, right? Let me send these troops back. And let's check. Yeah, like hospital is getting not good. Not good. So what are we getting here? I think I should get Fatal Bite and wait. Yeah. I think besides elixirs from the merit store, you should always clear the war pits. Yeah, at least 23k from Magrat and Zaida, that's good. I wish we had like 45-50k merits like last KVK, but this is a totally different gameplay, which we have never had in this account, by the way. This is the biggest KVK which I'm participating, and basically I'm fighting against 100 million power players, and it won't gonna be surprised if I will say that they are maxed out, right? Let me check the stewardship. Yeah, in 20 seconds I will get the stewardship. I will bring my legions, and let's see what's gonna be the result of that skill. Of course, I have not used the heroic resurgence or spirit warfare, because this one you need to make your tier 4 troops die, okay, but this one is resource healing, which I have not done either, so there was no reason for me to do that. I think I will start with a new account, I guess. Yeah, and plus, trust me, whenever you start with a new account, you will have a lot of surprises there. I have Awakened Bertrand working on Legendary Mu now. Yeah, Legendary Mu and Thea with Celestials. Yeah, that's good. I have given my account to a friend, so it's really bad if I took it back. Yeah, you are right. And trust me, especially for beginners, game got changed a lot. I just created a new account like a couple of days ago, and the new things which you are getting there, I have never seen that kind of events. So you will have a new experience by starting again. You will have a better events than if you're gonna just continue with the old account, right? So if you want to start the game again, just start it, get a good KVK, get a good alliance, and enjoy the game, because yeah, I think this game is going to a good direction. I won't gonna lie. Yeah, create a new one then. Yeah. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. Let's see. I'm bringing my for March. Unfortunately, because of the fog, because of the amount of troops we have around the battlefield, game is lagging. I'm pretty sure stream is lagging also, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm just trying my best, man. I'm just trying my best. I have only 146k merits so far, which is pretty weird, but yeah, it is what it is. Let me use the stewardship. Let's see what kind of impact it will have on our legions, and yeah, let's see. And we're gonna continue from that point. Sorry. By the way, if you want to use stewardship, you don't need to be inside your city. Just be open field. Click on stewardship, and that's it. Of course, I'm also going to use this elixir. This is also new stuff. Legion receives 10% fewer severely wounded units in battle for 10 minutes. That's also good one. You know, like I would use stewardship and death potion together. Let's see the result, what it will be. Let's wait for the troops. I was chill guy gonna shine this season. Yeah, I think same. Chill guy will be more impactful, but yeah, I have to use my archers, man. I have so many archers. It's time to use them. All right, potion is used, and the potion is added here. All right, and also I will go and I will turn on stewardship. Let me see. Yes, I see the buff on my legions. And yeah, let's go. Buff is on, everything is on. What's left right now is just us to go and deal damage.
I will not hesitate.
I think the main problem for me is that I just can't deal damage to backline, right? If I will move forward and I will get targeted, my legion will just disappear. That's the biggest problem I have currently. Let's see. Maybe stewardship is the answer for tier 4 players in this kind of KVK, and I should be playing around the stewardship, but yeah, let's see, right? Let's see. Unfortunately, my indice is pretty far. I would want my troops to be together, because I want to utilize with the buff I have with my support march, for sure. Yeah, I think my... Yeah, right now we are together. That's good, that's good. Finally, we are using all of our buffs with the potion, with everything. Let's see what will be the result, right? Let's see. But still, you can see all the time on my face there is infantry. Let's move back a little, because there's like too much.
Respect nature.
At least let's deal damage to Garwood, right? Because Garwood does not do a lot of counter-attack damage. Of course, we don't want to deal damage to Hosk, but at some moments we don't have a choice. I don't know, maybe I should sometimes just choose the engineer here and just drop the turrets. And that will be enough. Right.
Chaos must not prosper.
Hassan, hi, welcome. So much infantry, yeah, like I don't have a chance to actually get close and to deal damage to mages. That's the problem, right? That's why I'm getting low amount of merits, because I don't have a possibility to deal damage to mages. Because if enemy will just click on my legion at least once, like be pretty sure I will get destroyed because I'm tier 4 here. But yeah, like, I will try to be safe. I will try to save troops.
Balance must be restored.
It's the only way. Good thing is that I will never get targeted, right? That's actually good, but yeah, like, mages are having a lot of fun here. Mages are having a lot of fun. I will try my best, though. I will try my best. Yeah, at least cavalry. Let's see. I hope I won't gonna get targeted. Yeah, that was the case.
Let it return.
I think I'm too close. Because if they will just use the artifact,
Be gone.
which is Spirit Bone Torque, it won't gonna be fun.
The sword.
Yeah, this is the gameplay of the BKWK, guys. Fortunately for you, you're using archers, so counter-attack damage is reduced, unlike mages. Yes, but mages are at least dealing damage, right? Right now, I'm dealing almost no damage to this infantry. That's the point. That's why I have low amount of merits, because, yeah. Right, let me check who is targeting me. Yeah, I hope it was not from the keep. If it's infantry, no problem.
Chaos must not prosper.
Yet again, more infantry. Alright.
Be gone from this place.
At least we are dealing damage, that's also good. Yeah, I don't want to deal damage to Hosk, for sure. Let's move back.
Cease your
Can see you. Yeah, so much lag, so much ping.
respect nature.
Yeah, I should move back, for sure. Because we are getting blocked. Yeah, I'm using March attack, so while I'm using, sometimes I'm also dealing damage.
Gone from this place.
Yeah, while using Stewardship, I'm actually not receiving too much damage. Yeah, finally I'm dealing damage to Archer, guys. Yes, yes, let's go, let's go. It almost never happens. Yeah, it actually happened for a couple of seconds, but right now, if I don't move back... Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Alright, this is good.
Must not prosper.
This is good. Yeah, finally. Like, this was like first 10 seconds of whole stream when I was dealing damage to mages. Nice, good. But yeah, we got pushed back, which is not good.
Be gone from this place.
Okay, I can see archers here standing somewhere.
Chaos must not prosper.
Alright, even mages. Nice, 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 nice.
Cease your blasphemy.
Let's move back, because there's the cavalry rush, which is never successful, and I have no idea why people still try to do it. Yeah, the second I said it, it was successful, right? Yeah, nice, nice. The second I mentioned it, yeah, it was successful. They actually caught me, yeah. Sure, sure. Let's move back. I will bring my Margaret back, no problems. I guess this is the target which is trying to attack. Yeah, they are using camouflage for sure. Not a surprise. Yeah, I guess we are regrouping, which is normal. Yeah, that's the merits. 60k. They just died too quick, but that's fine. We still have healthy troops.
Resolve guides me.
That's good. Let me grab the Fatal Bite, by the way. And I can even this. Yeah, I cleared the... Yeah, even this one. I'm gonna bring the Magrat and we're gonna continue, right? Let's bring the Magrat.
Go wherever quiet heart. The mountains and fields are filled. I will go wherever I'm needed. Quiet heart, calm gaze, still thoughts.
You think the world's gone mad now? Just more world.
Let's another group. Let's group up and let's try to push in. It's nice that we are having this amount of fights, actually. But I'm pretty sure my hospital is not happy. Yeah. That's fine. I have not used my elixirs. That's also a big plus. Right. Did we get 200? Yeah, we are getting closer to 200k. Nice.
The oak glows bright.
So let's see what's gonna be the next move, right? Thanks for likes, everyone. It means a lot. Let's wait and let's see what's gonna be the next orders, because we should wait, because we can't do anything against these strong enemies. And I will check again the alliance powers. We are actually number 7 power alliance in our KVK, so you can imagine why I'm saying it's a different pool of alliances. Like all the KVKs I played was like this, alright? Number 1 alliance was like 30-40 billion, and that was the KVK. Right now we have 70 billion alliance, 20, 22, and 23. Our allies are EIS, EIS, that's the correct way to pronounce, and that's it, I think, right now. But our enemies in these fights are Nova Avengers and Ashes to Glory, which is 22 and 20. Difference is huge. And even myself, sometimes I forget that I'm fighting against strong enemies. And that's the reason why the merits are not same, because I got used to getting 40-45k merits from almost every single fight, especially from Magrat and Zaida. And right now when I'm getting 20 to 25k merits, sometimes even not that, yeah, it affects you, right? It affects you, because I'm used to something else. Who's winning, I can tell. We are in the middle, by the way. We are basically in the middle. It's kind of draw right now. So whoever pushes here is winning. Like basically we are kind of equal in terms of powers. But yeah, I guess we're gonna move in.
Quiet heart,
I have stewardship
still thoughts.
working, so should be the way.
Go wherever I'm needed.
Let's move up. Let's move up. Right.
I must find my own path.
Did we stop here?
You learn to fear me.
Yeah, he got stuck. I guess it was camouflage, by the way.
I must find my own path.
That should have been camouflage. Yeah, they are building keep, right? Yeah, that's the thing we should not really allow,
And your crown.
because yeah, keep is not necessary here.
I want to hear you repeat.
Right, let's fight. I would of course prefer to deal damage to cavalry rather than infantry, but I can't really choose here. I can do what's ahead of me.
Go wherever I'm needed.
But yeah, whenever we will be tier 5, it will be so much better, so much easier, right? So yeah, second try or third try, I guess. It's actually good that there is no army groups, because I would not have dealt any damage to tier 5 full maxed out account army group infantries. That would be too much for my account. So I'm really glad. Yeah, that's the
Quiet heart, calm
infantry blink, which is dropping inside and dealing a lot of damage. Right, let's move up.
I must find my own path.
Let's move with the group.
Sure you want me doing this?
Quiet heart, calm.
Remember,
Another infantry just go out, right? Yeah. Let's see how much time, how many seconds I will have dealing damage to mages or archers. Like, I'm also really interested, right?
crawled out from.
Alright. I want my legions to stand together, so all the buffs will be together.
Path, a mountain.
Remember this.
Alright, nice, nice. Finally, I don't see any more infantries rushing, which is good. There is only one left here. But I think I should really move here and try to, at least try to have a couple of seconds on mage or something else. I don't know.
Wherever you crawled out from.
Who? Can we? Yeah, we have a couple of seconds on mages. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. I hope I'm not dealing damage to infantry somewhere here, and that's the mages, which I always wanted. I'm trying my best to click anything. They are just dying too fast, guys. I don't know. Maybe we are dealing damage, maybe not. I'm also interested.
Refine your thoughts, your character.
But I'm trying my best to click. That's for sure.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, most important is my troops are alive.
Remember this pain.
That's good. I guess because of stewardship and the heals we are getting. Am I the only one who is targeting? Yeah. No.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Refine your thoughts.
Yeah, I guess I should move up. Finally, we have some time to deal damage to
Mountains and fields are filled with precious. Refine your thoughts, your character.
something other than infantry, so we should be able to use this moment. Yeah, I guess, yeah, they are using the cavalry artifact.
Refine.
I'm your worst nightmare.
But yeah, hopefully stewardship will heal us up. Let's see, right? Let's see.
I want to.
I wish I was tier 5 here. Yeah, so much. Right, let me move back, because these infantry is actually always blink on top of my head. I have no idea why, but it actually happens. But yeah, the gameplay and the amount of troops we are fighting against, and we are here, that's pretty dope.
Calm gaze.
Even though we might not get too much merit from this KVK, I think the fights will be amazing. Hopefully it will be for a long time, not like a couple of hour fights and that's it. That's always the most important in my eyes. But let's see, right?
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
I think this is the uptime for us and for Ace also. I'm not really sure about Avengers and Ash. Maybe it's a downtime for them and they will be much stronger whenever it's downtime for us. We never know, right? We will see. It's just the first day of fight.
I want to.
First day of fight, you can't really judge too much.
Go wherever I'm needed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm the one who is dealing damage to Hosk, which is not ideal. That's why I will just move back and choose a different target. Hosk just gives too much counter-attack damage, man. Like, it's not worth it. As like always, like if you have to deal damage to infantries and there is like multiple targets, I always go at first Madeline or Garwood because I believe they deal less counter-attack damage. And then, of course, you will have to deal damage to Goresh and Skogul, right? Because they are the most popular and the strongest ones. Sometimes I even prefer to deal damage to Danfel than Goresh and Skogul. I know Danfel has the buff, which is reducing the range attacks, but still, like, for my own health and for my own survivability, I think I should be choosing not Goresh. Because of the splash damage, right? Yes. Yet again, I saw the...
To hear you repent.
Nobody's attacking the host legions. This is really fun. Alright, let's move up.
I must find my own
I should lower my expectations, by the way, towards the merits from this KVK. Honestly,
I will go wherever
should
I'm
move
needed.
back right now.
I must the mountains and fields are
Yep,
filled with
there's
pioneer
still damage from
warriors.
here. And plus, yeah, that's the Urag inside, hiding. Thanks for the likes, we have 10 likes, which is really amazing. Thanks a lot.
You learn to fear me.
Alright, unfortunately my Inara is away. Let's bring Inara back, I guess.
Find your thoughts.
I want to hear you repent.
Yeah, I'm moving too much up. I will get targeted like this.
The mountains and
Plus,
fields feel quiet heart, calm gaze.
yeah.
Still
Nice, at least we can deal damage to cavalry. If I will find them, and yeah, no.
Wherever you crawled out from.
Even some cavalries are running Hosk, which we should always avoid. I think we already got full stewardship buff in terms of heals.
I want to hear you repent.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, Madeline is a good choice. She won't gonna deal too much counterattack. Way better than Goresh. I have no idea where this Tandalin is going, but finally we are dealing damage to mage, right? Yep. That's good. Well, unfortunately we are fighting around the cities. So, whenever you are fighting around the cities, it's really easy for your enemy to refill and bring back full legions. That's why it's really rough right now to fight, but yeah, we will try our best.
Worry, more thinking.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Alright, I can see a cavalry there. I like that my legions are standing together. That's really important.
You learn to fear.
Right, let's move up. I think we are moving, so why not?
fields are filled with precious herbs.
I stood too much time on a one circle, so I was kinda on the back line if somebody was attacking from the back,
Crawled out from.
like some infantries.
My resolve.
I don't take the easy
Let's see.
Remember this pain.
Yeah, this archer just dropped out of nowhere, which is nice,
Calm gaze. Still thoughts.
right? Yeah, Garwood is nice choice.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Yep. At least we are inside the ball. I hope a lot of our Warband members are having the Tier of Arbon, right? It's cool. Because Tier of Arbons are actually great, because it gives quite a lot of heal, especially if it's a level 5. And if a lot of members are using it, you are getting quite a good amount. I think right now we used all the stewardship healing capabilities, that's why my troops are getting lower. I always look for Garwood and Dunfell first. Yeah, great choice. I think everybody should always avoid dealing damage to Hosk and dealing damage to Goresh and Skogul, right? Yeah, right now, yeah, that was the decision right now. I chose to deal damage to Madeline, which is a correct choice in my opinion. Did I get 200k? Yeah, 200k. I think I should look at the merit numbers like that in total.
I want to hear you repent.
If as a tier 4 player I will get 1 million merit in a one day against these type of players, would you guys agree it was a good fight from my side? Like it was a good result?
Remember this pain.
I guess we are moving back a little.
Mountain quiet heart. The mountains and fields are filled with precious herbs.
I'm your worst nightmare.
I don't
The mountains and fields are filled with precious herbs.
You learn to fear me.
Right, nice.
Quiet heart.
I'm visible, which I don't like,
Own
but
path.
I was trying to deal damage to mages, which did not really happen. unfortunately.
Quiet heart. Calm.
But what I like about Mu Xiang and Thea, even with Wyverns, which is good, they survive a lot.
I will go wherever
Like,
I'm needed.
if we're gonna compare to HP of every troop and them,
I will go where.
Remember this pain.
I think they are quite good in terms of survivability. Only problem is, I think, damage, which is still in works, because the fourth skill which Musiang has, which is for the damage, I have in like level 2 or something, which is quite low. But I think I managed to stay alive for quite a long time for this fight, even dealing damage only to infantry. I think that was still successful fight.
Refine your thoughts. Your character. I must find my own path.
I want to hear you repent.
Right, let's check how much we can get even more, because my troops can deal damage from this point. We are not really low. Right?
Back to wherever you crawled out from.
Yeah, I guess cavalry would be the perfect choice, but they are just dying super fast. I like that there is no more lag, like too much lag. Hopefully it won't gonna be any more.
Your character.
But yeah, let's see.
Craft.
Alright, mages as a target, come on. Can't really believe, but yeah, they are gone.
I want to hear you repent.
The mountains and fields are filled with precious herbs.
Alright, this cavalry. Urag.
I will go
Unkillable Urag, I don't know.
Try and keep up.
Can I use Rattle Spear? I can.
quiet heart.
You'll learn to fear me.
The mountains. Refine your thoughts. Your character.
I have to move inside for sure,
I will go wherever I'm needed.
because I'm visible from that point.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I guess fighting from the straight forward should be better for my my account right now, because I'm not strong, and so if enemy will jump on me from the weak side like this, it would be painful. So that's the decision I took.
Fields are filled with precious herbs. I will
Can we move up? Let's see.
quiet heart. Calm gaze.
Get back to wherever you crawled out.
But yeah, as soon as we moved up, you can see the amount of
Quiet the mountains. I will go where.
infantry, just yeah, with the spirit bone torques and stuff. Yeah,
You'll learn to fear me.
totally. 24k from the Kinara, which is really impressive. Really impressive. 25k so far. Yeah, finally we are getting our merits back. I guess the name of the game is about survivability and on these fights, and finally we managed to survive for some time, and the merits we all wanted is coming back, right? Yeah, finally. Nice. Let's use all the troops, especially on Margaret. I guess this will be the...
Respect nature.
Yeah, finally some merits, because the first couple of fight was not impressive. Like, maximum amount of merits I was getting was 50k, which is basically nothing. And yeah, finally I saw some 25k and 20k, which is nice. Yep, 24 from Kinara, 26 from Margaret. And Margaret is still dealing damage, that's good. Yeah, Obin is really tanky. It's not a surprise that it takes some time to defeat him. Yet another infantry. This is the reason why it's so hard to push. Yeah, here it's fun, right? Here it's fun. Let's just send my troops back home and refuel,
Lies ahead of us.
and then watch this cool fight with the cavalry we are having here. Let me check the last merits. Yeah, 28k, which is finally good. Finally good. Let me check my merit store. I will grab these ones, and I generally like to get like this. So we are aiming for 1 million merits in a first day as a tier 4. In this kind of fights, it will be interesting if it will happen, right? So yeah, I guess cavalry jump just happened. Yeah, it's pretty hard to survive this amount of cavalry players, but that's the beauty of having strong alliance, right? That's the beauty of having strong alliance. I can still use my elixirs, by the way. I have elixirs. Let me check what's going on in my hospital. We are getting close to 1 million troops in hospital, which is fine. That's not too much. We had even more. So yeah, that's the main battlefield, right? That's the main battlefield. That's where everything is happening, and we're gonna send our troops again as soon as they will be there. Yep. Alright, my indice is always the slowest. It was quite a good idea. We had no result in pushing in and out. Finally, the cavalry managed to march in, and that was the victorious fight, which is really good. Thanks for likes, everybody. We have 10. That's amazing. Love to see it, right? Love to see it. More likes we're gonna have, more people will check the stream out, and more people we will have in our community, which will be amazing, right? Maybe one day I will do a project where I will just do a KVK for the community, and we'll go there and build our alliance and stuff. Simply because we are short in terms of troops already. Let me play like this for some time without Musyang. I think she needs some more levels in her play kit. Let me check how many levels I have. 5, 4, 3, 2, right? So main damage dealer ability is level 2, which is quite sad, but yeah, I'm trying my best to get as much levels as possible. That's the key, right? It's not that easy to awaken heroes in Call of Dragons or any Kingdom Builder games. Like, awakening means basically maxing out heroes, right? Which is never easy. It takes some time. I think we are already like 5, 4, 3, 2. If this ability was level 4, it would be super good. Amazing. But yeah, so far it is what it is, right? Let's move up and let's check what we can do. We have a goal. We have to hit 1 million merits in a first day. It will be super good if we will be able to do that, so let's try to make it happen. I like to do this kind of like small goals on the streams where I'm like trying to accomplish something. It's fun.
Out of my way.
There is no cavalry player running to intercept, which is nice. Enemy is pushing, which is also nice. And plus, I think my alliance is building towards the rock, which is also nice. So yeah, we are here. Let's get the proper position and let's try to deal damage. That's the important stuff. I wish I had attack mana stone. I think would be great in these fights. Even HP. Defense is not that great for archers, honestly. But yeah, that was the only epic one which was available, so I had to go with the defense. Let's get all the marches together and fight together, right? Yep, nice. Because if your marches are far away from each other, the buffs which you want to spread around your marches won't gonna apply. So that's why it's key to have your legions together. So the buffs, if you are playing with supports, of course, the buffs will apply to everybody from your legions. If not, well, at least those buffs will go to the tier 5 alliance members. That's also great, but of course you want to utilize your own buffs, right? It's not a bad thing to say.
Balance must be restored. Prey spotted.
Yet again, more infantry. What a surprise.
Cease your blasphemy.
That's the way this game works. I wish I had long range warfare here, would be so much fun.
Respect nature.
Yeah, I'm just trying my best to clean up what's coming inside here in this ball. I think that's the most thing I can do. If I will move up, yeah, it might be too risky. But whenever I see cavalry player, I always try to click on that cavalry player. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, finally this Gorish is losing HP, which means we are focusing on that Gorish, right? Yeah. We are moving. We have to move. Let's see if we're gonna focus on these calves. We did, which is nice. Next one is here, close.
Watch your step.
Alright, nice. We used artifacts, which is always a big plus.
Respect
We have to
nature.
push, right? Yeah, we have to push. Because we built the tower, and if we want to progress, we have to push.
Be gone from this place.
Yeah, I misclicked on the mail, unfortunately.
Cease your
I already see some of them using Bahars and stuff, which is really funny. Yeah, that's the Dunfell. There's the Gorish. Yeah, I prefer to deal damage to Mogro than Gorish, basically. Yeah, he just teleported back, so he's moving.
balance must be restored.
Yeah, pretty hard to push, right? Pretty hard to push. They have, they are like 220 plus billion power alliances. They should have a lot of infantry, and they have.
Not prosper.
It's not a secret. But we will try our best as always. Let's see if we're gonna hit our goal. 1 million merits will be really fun to hit it. So far we have 250, which is not a lot. And also no more stewardship, which means no more heals. I just have to play safe.
Prey spotted.
Alright, here are some cavalry fights between each other, which always happens.
Out of my way.
Balance must
Yeah.
be restored.
More blinks. This one, Tobin, just randomly gets here, deals damage, and goes back. I guess, yeah, that's how this guy plays, I guess, I don't know. But I don't like that I'm sometimes the only person who is dealing damage to that player.
Respect nature.
Not good. So, longer we will survive in these fights, unfortunately, because we have to deal damage to infantry. The more merits we're gonna get, that's the only way. So, HP Mana Stone will work perfectly here. Yeah, let's see. Since I'm dealing damage to him for such a long time.
Chaos must not prosper.
Dunfell is nice target, plus low HP. Great. Yeah, this is my gameplay, right? Just clicking on one red icon and just following up. Going off for a bit, George. No problems, Pro. Take care. Take care. Good luck. Good luck. And thanks for being here, right? Thanks for being here. Yeah, for sure we have a small lag, but finally it's
Be gone from
fixed.
this place.
It's also fine, plus new enemies just showed up, so I can easily sit here and click on infantry player.
Chaos must not prosper.
Right, nice. Let's move up. We can use our artifacts, which is great.
Be gone from this place.
Too much info. I guess that's the only way to be impactful for some players, right? So you can't really judge, right? As I'm playing with like four archers, somebody should be playing with 4 or 5 infantry. If I have like close to 3 million archer troops, somebody should have 10 million archer troops or like infantry, so that's pretty normal. But I think in general, being an infantry or cavalry player is quite expensive in my eyes. So that's also one thing to mention, because you need way more infantry and cavalry troops than you need ranged troops, and that's the honest opinion. Right, maybe we can deal damage to backline. No? Yeah, still cavalry, but good enough, I guess. I can go back because I'm visible. Maybe soon we are going to push. Alright, let's wait. We don't have to rush. We are not the strongest person here. We should just chill, play defensive, since we are in a season without long-range warfare, and just try to deal damage like that, right? There is no other ways. 262. Thanks for likes. We have more than 10 likes, or maybe 10. I have not checked for a while. I always forget to thank you guys about the likes, so that's one thing I'm trying to fix. I will check my troops. 1 million troop, not too much in my eyes. That's not a lot. Let's wait for... Yeah, they finally pushed. Nice, nice, nice. Let's continue dealing damage to infantry, right? That's the gameplay we are playing. Alright, that Goresh just rushed in. Plus we have artifacts. Nice. Yeah, everybody is so hungry to deal damage to mages or anybody else. Like whenever somebody makes a misstep for a second, they are just disappearing, and that's the most fun to see, because everybody, like not everybody maybe, but a lot of players here who are fighting, they know how to fight. That's why it's hard to get.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Chaos must not prosper.
Right, let's check.
Balance must be restored.
Maybe we have a chance to deal damage to the archer here. Let's see. We did? No?
Respect.
I'm too slow. I can't even click to mage. Yeah, finally we are dealing damage to mage. But yeah, I made a misstep and I might pay for it. No, yet. Yeah, another infantry just rushed here. Let's just focus on this guy. Don't let him leave. Don't make...
Cease your blasphemy.
Alright. Cavalry is better target, for sure. Yeah, Nika is nice target. Nika is good.
Balance must be restored.
Of course, we have some lags, not a surprise. I had lags even a lower amount of archers around, and it was kinda expected
Black Crow Gorge, are we?
that it would be a little bit laggy, but yeah, that's fine.
Respect
I can see that I'm fighting, that's good enough.
Be gone from this place.
Alright, I guess we are marching. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see if I will be able to target a mage.
Be restored.
Oh, that one is dead.
We must be grateful for nature's blessings.
Can we click? Can we deal? Here?
Respect nature.
Yeah, for 1 second we managed to deal damage to Archer.
Leaving any footprints?
That was good. That was nice.
Chaos must not prosper.
Another mage, which is good again. Let's not stop.
More thinking, more worry.
Yeah, unfortunately my troops are quite low for this push, but I will try to be safe.
Left,
Yeah, I guess it was not a big push, it was a small push. With the number of legions, like marches. Yeah, somebody's blocking the way,
Gorge, are we?
which always happens.
Cease your blasphemy.
Alright, we got back to our starting position.
How come I ain't leaving any footprints?
Chaos must not prosper.
More infantry. Even with the cavalry, it's getting hard to get merits, but yeah, it's fine. Let's use artifacts.
Respect nature.
Hey George, good to finally be on your live. Linda, welcome my friend, welcome. Great to see you. I was kinda waiting for you. Like it's been a while since I did a live stream because I was stuck in a home kingdom for 1 month. But yeah, finally KVK just started, and of course, as soon as I saw that fights were happening, I straight up turned on the live stream and trying to get the merits in this huge KVK, where I feel like I'm the weakest person
Respect
on the battlefield. Yeah, it's getting hard, but still trying to have some fun, right? Still trying to have some fun. Alright, I guess Mogro would be better target. Yep.
Left. How come I ain't leaving any footprints?
Cavalry. They did not expect him to jump there, but
must not prosper.
10k. I'm actually happy with 10k. Looking for it's quite funny.
Try and keep up.
Be gone from this place.
Let's go. I want to get 300k with this 3 march.
Balance must be restored.
Yeah, I did not expect this archer to drop. Yeah, an archer, basically Hosk. And that Hosk with the counter-attack damage just destroyed my legion.
Your blasphemy.
But yeah,
I don't take the
let's
easy road
go.
theory.
Reflect, then act.
Let me finish getting this one. Plus, until we are waiting, I'm gonna go. Maybe we're gonna have live stream luck and we're gonna get 8 slots and S tier on luck. Maybe, let's see. Elite, advanced. Come on, we need legendary. We need legendary. Come on. Epic? Nah. Yeah, sometimes I feel like regeneration thing got even harder than it was before. Maybe it's my bad.
Nature speaks to me.
Doesn't really matter, my Magrot was low. It's fine. So I think slowly I can easily use my elixir, right? Why keep? And of course I'm gonna heal archers. Yeah. For sure. And yeah, let's check what's happening here. Maybe I will use one mage. Let's see if the chill guy will perform better. That's a good question. Let's see. Maybe chill guy is the answer, right? I have saved 500 regents for a shadow manticore and to get 8 slots, pet and good stats. Maybe luck will help me. You need a lot of luck, my friend, but sometimes people get lucky with just a couple of tries, so you never know, right? I just think I have spent like more than 2k regeneration potions on my shadow manticore, and I still have 8 tier on the luck, right? Which is the most important stat, by the way. So yeah, sometimes you get really lucky there, sometimes you get really unlucky, and when you get really unlucky, yeah, that's a lot. Let's move closer. Let's move closer to the battlefield. I already did spend 400 regions already on my existing Shia. Yeah, see, I guess you are on my road. I hope you won't gonna get unlucky just like me and spend 2k regen potions. Hopefully, with those which you have saved up, you will have enough, my friend. Hopefully. So yeah, let's try with mages at least one run. I'm also interested how mages will perform. Not having like high hopes or anything, but let's see, right? Meanwhile, I will bring my stream march close. But I want to try out this mage. Let's see. Thanks for likes, everybody. Thank you. Alright. Chill guy is on the field. We had a couple of pushes here and there. But yeah, this is the main battlefield at this point. That's where every fight were happening, basically. So let's see. At least the defense mana stone is good for mages, right? At least that. Yeah, that was my mistake to zoom in, but won't gonna do it again. I was going to click on this cavalry, but just clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, they will just regroup, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sometimes my enemies die so fast I can't even click. I never knew that would be a problem, by the way, but that's actually a problem. They disappear so fast I can't even click. Right, I want to use Phoenix Eye there in multiple targets. Maybe here. Yeah. At least we can deal damage to multiple targets, right? That's the beauty of Walder and Welin. Nothing else. You won't gonna deal too much damage, but merits which you're gonna get from this hero pair is dealing damage, like small damage to multiple targets. Not a ticking damage, quite small, but well, if we're gonna check my archer gameplay, if they are hardly getting 20k merits, I would be super surprised if Walder get more than 50. That's the reality. But maybe I will have some time to deal damage to archers and stuff like this. Yeah, I guess it was fine. Nice, nice, nice. Most important is that I'm not getting targeted. Even if that was a problem, I would have a nightmare fighting. Right, this is the Goresh, and hopefully I have pick. Soon the Phoenix Eye will be charged. 4 seconds more, and we'll be fine. Alright, I think I want to deal damage to a couple of targets whenever I'm using Waldir, so this infantry group is a good choice. Yeah, one more push. We organized slowly. Yeah, I guess nobody cares about this infantry. Only me. But yeah, let's move up, let's move up.
Surrender to the King's Mage.
Great push. Nice, nice, nice. I guess I will deal damage whatever is left here. What else I can do? Yeah, Mogro is a target. Yeah, I'm getting it's Legion.
Surrender to the King's Mage.
I think I got like 4k or something so far, but yeah. So far, yeah, but I already lost like 30% of troops. Right? Let's go. I don't even have the policies unlocked fully, right? Yeah, that might be also a problem.
Surrender to the King's Mage.
Yeah, let's see. 3 target Phoenix Eye. Even 4 target Phoenix Eye is even better. I agree, I agree.
Follow me.
But we are moving back, right?
Feel the
I'm pretty sure this cavalry will try a lot of things.
Let me survey our
Even this infantry is trying here.
onward.
Yeah, Bakshi is a good target. These cavalries are like a
The journey has
perfect burger. Whenever you see so many infantries, yeah, they feel like a perfect meat.
consume you.
Right, I think right now it's a perfect time for me. Am I getting targeted by these guys? Yeah, I managed to survive, by the way. Yep, I managed to survive, but yeah, we lost mage, which is... Yeah, 10k, nice. At least that. But I have my archers close, which is good.
Try and keep up.
Balance dwells within my
Let's go. Let's go with my archers. But this guy is actually trapped. Let's check. Yeah. Let's try to get merits, at least like this. No, why me? Go away. Come on.
I want to hear
Why did he choose me? Nice. Nice, we survived. Survived.
Out of my way.
Let's go. Let's get back to the main point. So we were dealing, yeah, 5k, nice, nice. So I guess the main problem is that I can't click on enemy, they just disappear super fast. That might be the problem which I'm having here. Let's see. Let's go. Let's use our old good archers. At least we are archer main, right? It was weird using mages there. Alright, we are getting closer to the battlefield. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. Alright, let's move in.
More thinking, more worry.
We are getting closer. I will try my best to get 1 million merits in the first day. But let's see how we can even do that, right? Of course I don't want to use resource healing on a first day. It would be super weird. But yeah, they are trying to build their tower here. Of course we won't gonna allow. Let's move there. I guess fight will happen there. Maybe this dude? Some free damage? No? Yeah, why not?
Where do you want me?
Why not? Okay, they tried to build a tower, which pretty questionable. Of course, we won't gonna allow that to happen.
You learn to fear me.
Deal damage.
I'll be quick.
I guess fight will happen here, right? In this area. Mages should have a lot of fun. Especially mages who are dealing damage to multiple targets, such as Lilia, Wellin, Waldir, who else? Andalin, I guess. Another one.
Remember this pain.
So hard to move up.
Where do you want? You sure you want me doing
Right,
this?
this tower will be destroyed. Yeah, I guess they are the ones who should push because we are destroying their tower. But in the big, that's where they are attacking. Yeah. No, right now it will be risky for me to move.
Where do you want me?
Yeah, we are kinda split. Now they will start to destroy our tower. Yeah.
Watch your step.
Get back to wherever you crawled
Yeah,
out.
plus we are standing on top of their cities,
Worry,
which is super bad.
more worry.
Let's move towards this direction.
I'm your
Nice.
worst nightmare.
Nobody should be able to touch me here.
Remember this pain.
Right, I'm back. I drink a little bit water.
Your worst night.
I'm glad my troops are still alive. Nice. For a second, I wanted to drink water so much that I rushed. I'm glad I'm back. Yeah, I guess we are cleaning them one by one. Let's move up to the main battle point.
Remember this bane.
I don't take the easy road, dearie.
Another cavalry, this archer.
You learn to fear me.
Yeah, let's move
Left, right, left. How come
the
I
big
hate
boys.
difference?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Mordok? I have not seen Mordok on the field.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
At least we are dealing damage to cavalry, right? At least it's not infantry. But yeah. It's right now this cavalry will kill my legion. This tier 5 Bakshi. Dude just came in, dealt damage, went home, no problems. That's why we should be playing with my alliance member. For him it was pretty simple gameplay, right? Just go out, deal damage, come back.
Cease your blasphemy.
I'm sweating here. Yeah, 300k. Finally. Let's get even more. We need even more.
Balance must be restored.
Way more, actually.
Respect nature.
Worry or thinking.
I guess fights are happening here.
Be gone from this place.
Since I can deal damage to these legions, I will keep with the low amount of players in general in the fights. Maybe I will have more time to actually deal damage, so that's really important. Another cavalry just jumped out.
Must be restored.
I guess we are defending. Let's go. We are helping our allies to not get caught by the cavalry players, which is really important.
Must not prosper.
I guess I was the only one dealing damage to this Madeline, I don't know. Am I? Really?
I shall not be
Finally, I had time to click on mage and infantry just popped out. But yeah, we're gonna move away.
Be gone from this place.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Yeah, I guess we are abandoning this place and moving back.
We must
Left, right, left.
I will have a problem here for sure if somebody will jump, because my indice is really low in terms of march speed. They are just super slow.
Try and keep
Yeah, I think we managed to survive. Yes, we did. We're gonna turn around right now and deal damage, right? Yep,
respect nature.
yep. Even gonna deal damage for sure.
Chaos must not prosper.
Alright. More
left, right.
infantry.
How come
I guess I got counted. I should be trying to move up. That's the correct play here.
Respect nature.
But I want my troops to be together, so Indis will heal my Margaret and Zaida, right? Yeah. That's what actually happened.
Must not prosper. Balance must be
Nice,
restored.
nice, nice. I'm interested how this fight will end, right? It's my first time fighting in such a big KVK, so every kind of fight is kind of new. Like, I have never fought against such a strong players. That's first and most important thing which we have to say. And yeah, it's interesting how long the fights are. When is the timeout, or we are fighting until somebody will surrender, or like what's the idea of like whole gameplay. I'm pretty sure a lot of players already used resource healing. I'm still trying my best to actually finish some of my policies, which has a pretty huge effect on my PvP gameplay, right? Low amount of troops, not maxed out anti-troop type skills, so there is a lot of aspects. But I'm really glad that we have some people who is watching, who is liking the stream. I'm always grateful.
I don't take the easy road.
Be gone from
It's
this
not.
place.
So let's move up. This is the free target for us. Okay. I think this side needs some help.
Respect nature.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Finally, we are standing on a good position. It's pretty tiring actually to fight in these conditions when you know that one wrong move and you are going to die. It's not that easy. It was way easier to fight last KVK, I will be honest.
Cease your blasphemy.
Whenever I was getting like 50 and 45k merits, it was way easier.
Chaos must not prosper.
But yeah, I will try my best to get some good amount of merits even here. Because I think this is my time to show off as a tier 4. For the old tier 4 community members, I have to perform well.
Gone from this place.
So everybody will be proud. My alliance members, all the tier 4 people who are watching.
My
Yeah, 20k merits, which is nice. Finally some yellow merits we are seeing, which is super good. Yeah, it's not time to get to village right now.
move with purpose.
I wonder how impressive it will be, the engineering skill. I want to know that for sure. Right, let's check. Daily elixir writer.
Chaos must not prosper.
Yeah, cavalry and its husk. That's the worst possible combination for me right now. Fall in life, welcome. Who winning? It's just draw right now. We are in the middle.
Be gone from this.
We are in the middle. Nobody is winning so far. Everybody's trying his best, but I think everybody's best is not enough. But yeah, we have to mention we are fighting against like 10 times stronger enemies. Ash and Avengers. Well, yeah, in our side there is EIS, but we are fighting against like 2 alliances which are 20 billion power, right? So everything has its own limits, but so far it's pretty draw. Sometimes we push, sometimes then. But I think mainly in terms of attacking, we are more attacking phased than them. They are more defending. So maybe you will decide who is winning like that. We are more pushing, they are more defending. Right, I have to
Not
make
hesitate.
too much blink infantry.
Be gone from this place.
Right, nice. Unfortunately, Dunn fell again. But I believe it's time for me to send my troops back home to refill, because my damage dealing hero pair is not in a conditions to deal damage. We are 327. My goal for this first day as a tier 4 is to get 1 million merits, so I will try my best. Let's refresh. We have new skills. I will use this elixir. Yeah, I think doing something like this is fair, for sure. I will need some, like some time until my marchers will be going home. Meanwhile, we can easily check what's actually happening around the battlefield. Let's see, let's see. Right. We are trying to destroy this tower. They are trying to not allow that us, but let's see, right? Let's see who will be the winner at the end of the day, right? I'm glad that fights are still happening and we are still fighting on and on. It's super good, and I'm really grateful that the fights are still happening, but I'm not really happy with my merits. I will have to try even harder. Let me check what's happening with the stewardship. Yeah, 15 minutes and stewardship will be ready. Which is good news, because when we had stewardship, we did the highest amount of merits, right? Yeah. Right, soon my marchers will be back home. Here we are seeing some cavalry gameplay. They are fighting with each other. And yeah. I think we finally decided to push them. Enough is enough, I guess. That was the words. But let me check the merits of my ally members. Yeah, I guess everybody is struggling. Not the merits and the numbers I'm used to having and seeing, so... Right, Indies should be home really soon. Yeah, nice. Let me bring my troops.
No one escapes my vengeance.
Roads should be safe. Yeah. Meanwhile, let's wait and let's look at this field. Hi, Princess. Hi. Welcome as always. Welcome, my dear friend. How are you? I'm having some struggle here. I'm used to having like 40k merits with my Magrat and Zaida. Right now, if I'm getting 20k merits, I'm super happy, my dear. I don't know. That's why my voice might sound a little sad, because I'm not getting the merits which I'm used to. But yeah, that's what happens whenever you are playing in a strong KVK with a lot of powerful players. It is what it is. Most important is that fights are actually happening and we are playing the game, right? Nobody likes to be a farmer. And as always, guys, I think everybody is already used to it. You guys might have seen the links of Princess channel on my videos. Same story here. You're gonna click on Princess name. You will be transferred to her channel. If you like to generally watch live stream more, I would highly suggest to check Princess channels, because I think she's the best live streamer we have here around, in my opinion. For the live streams, my channel is not that great. Like, sometimes I stream once a month. Like, it generally depends what kind of fights we are having, and if the fights are actually happening. If there is no fight, I don't stream. I prefer to make videos. So for the more live streaming content, Princess TV is here, which is nice. Alright, let's get closer. Let's get closer.
Nature speaks.
Watch your step.
Alright, let me zoom in. And let's see what we can do here. Well, as I said, my main goal on a first day will be to get 1 million merits, and as a tier 4, that should be really hard. And for every single second I'm fighting, I understand how hard it will be for me to get 1 million merits. Plus I missed like 24-hour statue fight, I was not even online. So I started this day from the 0 merits. All the merits which I got here is from these fights.
Watch your step.
Yeah, we have a little lag, but that's fine. I will go with my allies, I will go inside their ball and hide and try to deal damage like that, right? Let me check the classes. Yeah, in 11 minutes I will be able to use the stewardship.
Get back to wherever you crawled out.
Okay, let me stand together. Yep. Well, I think the main problem why I'm getting low merits, of course, well, let's not speak about our enemies and what kind of players they are and accounts they have. I can't really touch mages, right? There is too much infantry. Maybe soon we will be able to target some backline, but so far fights are like this, right? That's the beauty and the sad part of being archer main. Like some seasons you have a blast, like you are dealing huge amount of damage, touching everybody, but some seasons you are limited. But yeah, I think good archer players should be able to play with the both styles, with and without long range warfare, which I mean. Right, finally I can... yeah, it was a small lag. I thought I had a chance to deal damage to mage. This is getting stuck. Yeah, we fixed it.
You sure you want me doing this? I want to hear you repent.
I guess it is what it is. Welcome back, Prom. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, nothing really changed. We are still fighting in the same position. I guess it will take a lot of time to change something here, but at least we are fighting, right? At least we are fighting. Right, maybe we're gonna move up a little bit. I can see some lower amount of infantry, slower and slower, so people are losing some troops, which is great. Lower infantry players we will have in terms of amount of troops, better it will be for ranged. So yeah, let's see. Can I deal damage to mages? Or can I not? Let's see. I guess. This is like first target in a while. But yeah, that's enough, I guess. I guess that's enough. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. Thank you. Alright. Move back. Wait. Did my Margaret got caught? No, we managed to move away. Nice. One thing which you never want to happen is to get targeted in these fights, right? That's a disaster in my eyes. Yeah, another Goresh. Yeah, I said a lower amount of infantry and they just spawned a million one. Alright, this guy. I'm trying to make it so my legions will be together. So all the buffs which I have with my marches will spread around my troops, and of course also for the ally members, right? Plus you never want your marches to be spread out, it's hard to control, as always. Alright, let's move up.
Be gone from this place.
Nice. Some free damage. Yeah, it's getting hot.
be restored.
Yeah, if we're gonna get 400k after this rematch, will be home, will be nice. But we will have to try our best.
Blasphemy.
Let's see, let's see.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Yeah, I guess now they should be the pushing one, because we are destroying their towers. I don't really have to push them back.
Chaos
As an archer without long range warfare, I don't really have to do anything. Defensive gameplay for this KVK should be the key to get some merits.
Be gone from this place.
And sometimes there is these kind of moments when I have some time to deal damage to mages,
The easy road.
which is pretty cool. Really cool actually. But in a second, new infantry just rushed
Be
in.
gone from this place.
Alright.
Be gone from this place.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
We must be
I might get
grateful for
targeted
nature's-
because
we must be grateful for
they are pushing with archers.
be restored.
And of course I want to deal damage to archers, but this infantry is still standing on top of me. Come on.
Gone from this place.
Like, I can't even play. They are so much.
Try and keep up.
Finally.
Must be restored.
Yeah, finally. I can't believe I'm dealing damage to Thandalin right now.
Watch your step. Chaos must not prosper.
Oh,
I don't take the easy road, theory.
Be gone
Let's
from
move
this
up.
place.
Left, right, left. How come I at least
Yet again.
Chaos must not prosper.
Let me check. Half an hour left until the power will be built, and my march is standing on top of million marches. Ah,
I want to hear you repent.
Out of my way.
I'm your worst nightmare. I'll be quick.
sometimes I have to not speak and focus whenever there is a hard moment.
To fear me.
Can I deal damage to these guys? Let's see, let's move.
I'm your worst nightmare. Watch your step. You learn to fear me.
I think there is still a lot of time until they won't gonna have
Remember,
infantry troops, honestly. But yeah, we'll see. This doesn't really sound
you
easy
learn to fear me.
to play.
Out of my way.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Yes, I think it's like it will be better if I will send my troops back home and I will refill. Because this amount of HP on the troops, I won't gonna deal any damage to these guys, no chance. So it's better to just go home, refill, since I have enough troops. That shouldn't be a problem. like and subscribe. Thank you, Princess. I'm sorry, I was drinking water. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting me and the channel. I always try to give back, and I always remember your support. Thank you a lot. Yeah, I think I still have a lot of troops. I wish I was just a little bit closer. We are, well, I guess my alliance is already like close to, how it's called? Cosmic Rock, yeah. Cosmic Rock. Sorry, I'm sorry. Right, let's wait until my... Alright, they are fighting here. Yeah, my road is pretty long. I guess it would be much better if I was a lot closer, but yeah. It is what it is, right? I'm thinking of going here with my allies, but I think it won't gonna be a correct decision. Our main fight is happening here, so I have to be here. Hopefully they will have way less infantries, so I will have some more time on mages and stuff, but yeah, right now I will use my stewardship third time. Let's get my troops back. Let's bring them here. 8 seconds. This fight just never stops. Hopefully it will never actually stop. Right, let's bring them here. Let's see. Yep. Let's go. Hopefully nobody will intercept the clock, which is 2 minutes, but not much. Let's see. It's been so long, like after I streamed last time, which was basically almost 1 month ago, that I'm getting super tired just streaming for 2 hours. I don't know. Maybe it's summer and it's hot, that's why, but yeah, that's the reality. Okay, I think they are pushing. I'm moving towards this direction in a correct moment, which is nice. Okay, let's wait. Let's see. 1 minute more. Here, as I can see, there is like small fight of the cavalry. Maybe even we are gathering here? Really? Alright, we are almost here, and as soon as my marches will get closer, I will turn on stewardship, which is third time if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I must maintain
And let's fight.
spotted.
I really wanna know, like, how much damage those turrets are actually doing with the engineering skill. I'm pretty sure if you're gonna stand still, fight, and place is not really moving away, and you are standing on a one field,
Out of my way.
it will do a good job. Yeah, I can see a target which disappeared. Yeah, I think EIS members has a lot of damage. Like sometimes I can't even click on anybody, they are just disappearing. So sometimes it feels like even a competition to deal damage, which is really interesting.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Right, I want my marches to be together as always.
Where do you want me?
Yeah, they are.
Bane.
Yeah, finally some mages. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to participate. Come on, let me deal damage.
Try and keep up.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Yeah, still I had no enough time to click on mages. They are just gone.
Learn to fear me.
So I guess we have to click on
Where do you want me?
infantry again.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm standing in a horrible position. Because I'm not really dealing damage, I'm just standing there.
You learn to
My result.
Okay, let's move back.
Road Forge, are we?
Yes, it was a correct decision to move back. Yeah, but my Indies is kinda stuck.
get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Indies is stuck, let's see. Yeah, we cleared. And we are yet again together. Let's go.
Out of my way.
We managed to survive.
I want
Now I guess it's time to deal damage. What class are you using, George? I'm using Warlord because I think Warlord stewardship is kinda same as Race of Remedy. So as an archer player, Race of Remedy and healing is really good. If you are archer, I would suggest you to choose Warlord. Even if you are not archer, I think Warlord is like a PvP class. You might say same, like engineering is a same PvP class and druid too, but I think with the Warlord you are getting the highest impact on the battlefield.
I'm your worst.
That's why I call it a PvP class. Right, at least we are dealing damage to cavalry right now. It's not bad.
I'll be quick.
That's the stewardship. Race of Remedy, like you just don't die.
Watch your step.
Finally we are dealing damage to mages, which might never happen again.
Where do you want me?
Okay, this infantry is standing there. Yeah, like my Indicentara is really slow in terms of march speed, and that actually affects the battlefield. Now Indis is being targeted. Sure, it was targeted by the mage or archer.
Watch your step. I'm your worst nightmare.
See it. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. Appreciate it.
Where do you want me?
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Sometimes we push, sometimes they. That's the way of the game, and whoever will have no troops is the loser, right? That's how all the gameplay happens here.
I want to hear you repent.
I'll be quick.
Showing too much here.
Remember this bane.
So many infantry. Sometimes I can't believe how these people have so many.
You learn to fear me.
They are just disappearing in like 5 seconds, and there's a lot. At least calves.
I'll be quick.
It's nice. I guess this is one of our successful pushes because enemy is way back. But we have to be cautious to not ruin. It's one good push.
You'll learn to fear me.
Okay. This is the cavalry. Let's target. Nice. Now let's move back. Slowly we are destroying this tower. Plus my alliance is moving up, which is nice.
Prey spotted.
Remember.
Let's see. Another infantry troop. Suicide mission.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Aside from getting targeted, artifacts being dropped on my legions is scary. Yes, it's really scary because not only those artifacts are level 5, but they are also exemplar artifacts, which I don't know if I will ever get. Too much power from those artifacts. Okay, I'm visible, not good.
More thinking, more worry.
Yeah, right now you might blink again, right? Come on, blink. Oh,
I'm your worst nightmare.
okay. Well, no, I guess because you have a lot of friends. Another bunch of infantry here.
I don't take the easy road.
I want to hear you repent.
Right, they are teleporting inside, which will allow me to use my artifacts, which is not bad.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge.
I'm your worst
Sometimes I can't even click on somebody to damage. This is the funny part. Finally, some mages. Nice.
You'll learn.
But it was for some time. They are just gone. Disappeared. They are just disappearing super fast.
I'm your worst
I can't even click on them sometimes.
Left? How come I ain't leaving any?
Get back to wherever you crawled out from. I'm your worst nightmare.
Right, we are dealing damage to Archer.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge.
Yeah, I have never dealt so much damage to backline in this KVK for a while.
I want to hear you repent.
I guess it's time to move back. Move. Yep. Yes, we are safe. Safe.
I'm your worst nightmare.
This is the pattern which I discovered myself. This is how we play. Move up, move back. What's the most important is to not die whenever you are going back. Because they will try to intercept.
Try and keep
Come on, I'm stuck here or what? Oh, but
You'll learn to fear me.
should not be stuck.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Now it's their turn to push.
More thinking.
I will go inside my alliance members right now to not get targeted by the archers and stuff.
Try and keep up.
Yeah, this is the stewardship. We are getting a lot of heals, that's why we are not losing HP.
Repent.
Try and keep up.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Yeah, mages are making a mistake. Nice. I can't believe I'm actually dealing damage to mages, which is super good.
Worry. More thinking.
Even, yeah, because my alliance sandwiched them, right? This is my boys, my pirates. Let's go. This is the sandwich. Which I was trying my best to not show on stream because it would be obvious.
You'll learn
Nice, nice, nice. Right, let's focus on these guys. It should not be a problem. Hey yo, you heard about EXG Alliance? We are against them in SOS1. They are like old players or something. EXG? I think I have not heard about them. No, it's like first time. Yeah, they might be like there's a lot of alliances which was created because big alliances was broken, right? Like some group of people who decided they want to have fun playing together. I don't remember the name of that alliance. Maybe they are old, but can't really say for sure, my friend. So that's why I can't really answer. Okay, they are stuck here. Let's help my boys. They need our help, and in addition, I will deal damage to mages. This mage, this Bertrand. Now this Lilia. Let's choose a better. Yeah, the flank actually worked. Feel like March speed will get you more merits, more chase down potential after mages. Yeah, I guess. Actually, like March speed of my Magrot Saida and Kinara Nico is synced up and they have a good March speed, but problem is with my Indecent Tara, unfortunately there is no talents to increase March speed on Indies, and like they are slow, they are really slow. With my Magrot and Zaida and Kinara and Nico, I don't have a problems in terms of March speed, just Indies is super slow. Do we actually get here and fight here? What's going on? They are not grouping or what? I guess this is my chance to actually deal damage since there is not a lot of infantry. It's nice. If there is a mage, I want to deal damage. But at the same time, I feel like we might get sandwiched. Yeah, this guy is almost invisible. I think I have to move back slowly. That's the correct play here. This is Archer. Let's deal damage to Archer. For sure. Yeah, something tells me we might get wrecked here. Let's move up. Let's go, let's go. Let's not look back and move up. If we're gonna survive here, it will be nice. Nice, I think we managed. Now we can deal damage. Yeah, pretty good positioning. Yeah. Right, we managed to survive. I don't want to go too much inside. Never know. They have the cities around, so cavalry player might jump. Yeah, we can move back a little bit more. Yeah, I think with stewardship we are getting way more merits, and that's obvious why, right? Troops are pretty healthy. Let's see. Yeah, 30k merits. Nice. That's because we had some time to deal damage to mages. That's what happens when Archer is dealing damage to mages, right? Finally some good amount of merits. I will go maybe... I think if I can deal damage to this mage, we'll... I made a huge mistake. Let's move back. Yeah, I think I'm fast. I'm fast, they can't really catch me. Only this archer just dropped out. You really think that I will let you deal damage to me such a long time? Come on. Yeah, I think if we're gonna move back, correct choice. Let's go here. It's better. Does Magze will appear in season 3 or in SOS? Because some of my alliance mates say Magze will appear in SOS. I think Magze was created in Season of Stripe, so yeah. 30k tier 4, yeah, goodish. Finally some nice merits, because I had like, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds free time to deal damage to mages. So I think that should be the case, but here I think they are pushing, and with the stewardship I should be able to deal damage.
You learn to fear me.
It's nice, nice, nice. Let's move up. At this point I don't care, we are not getting damaged.
I'm your worst nightmare.
We had even more time dealing damage to mages.
Get back.
We ain't going to Black Throat Gorge, are we?
Yeah, cavalry, I guess we have to. But what about this guy who is standing here? Alright, let's move back to save ourselves. Nice, nice. 38k merits, like, the only problem we have, and the reason why we are not getting high merits, is that we are basically only dealing damage to infantry. Right, yeah.
I want to hear you repent.
Seems I might change to Warlord. Yep, you see, I turned on Warlord and finally merits are flying. Yep.
Remember this pain.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you are Archer, Warlord is way better. Even if you are Mage, man, come on, like, healing, you will stay alive longer, you will deal more damage, your health will be even, like, full. Like, you can see, they are not losing HP. Even though I lost some of my troops and I got targeted for quite a while, my Legion is still healthy. Of course, right now I make a mistake, I'm getting targeted, but I thought we were pushing. My bad. Sorry.
I want to hear you repent.
I guess there is not much infantries around. Let's see if I can deal more damage while stewardship is on.
Remember this pain.
Right, I guess this flourish is enough.
You learn to fear
40k merits, nice, nice. Finally, some numbers which I'm happy to see, guys. Like, come on. Yeah, almost 500,000 merits plus.
We ain't going to.
Did you really click on me, my friend?
Get back to wherever you
Fortunately, you clicked. Let's move back. Yes, soon I think the tower will be built. I mean, destroyed.
I want to hear you repent.
Worry,
Yeah, unfortunately,
more worry.
still damage. We are anyways getting targeted by the mages and all of, like, everybody, so let's just... 50k merits. Finally, guys.
You learn to fear me.
Finally. Yeah, let's share it to my alliance members. Can I? Thank you. Finally. 50k, yeah. I was getting worried, by the way. Like, we were getting 50k, like maximum 20k. Yeah. Finally some numbers which we can all appreciate, right?
You learn to fear me. Watch your step.
I wanna check what Stitch is going to say.
Get back to wherever you
Nice.
fall down.
That's what I was waiting, right? I was waiting until we would have chance to deal damage to backline. Finally it happened. Nice.
You learn to fear me.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to send this to March back home.
You don't know who you're messing with.
27k from the... yeah. 28k from the Kinara and Nico, 22 from Indistara, and 49 from Margaret and Zaida. Yep, it finally happened. We waited for a long time and it finally happened. Talents for indies, I'm gonna show you. Support talent tree for sure, but in order for it to be more tanky, I went for the War Banner for extra troops. And yeah, Flock of the Blessing for more healing, the Force Field for more HP. Yeah, like pure healer, basically. I will bring my Margaret again. She will be here faster. Let me get some skills from the Warped section. These two should be ones. You should be one. Should be. Plus, until we are waiting, I will go and try to get legendary rerolls. Epic one. Oh, come on! Like, you really believe that I would say no to 2 skill slots? If it was like same skill slots, I would choose this one for sure. But yeah, come on. How many times I should be unlucky with this? Maybe we will get double lucky. No. Yeah, no double luck, unfortunately. Let's wait for Margaret. We have some time to deal damage to backline, so we have to use it. She will be here pretty soon. Of course, I'm gonna bring other two. I just don't want it to lose time.
No one escapes my vengeance.
What's my alliance is saying? What's going on? Yeah, so far this fight have been going on for 2.5 hours. And we have been streaming close to 2.5 hours. Margaret is close, enemy is moving forward, we have how much time? 16 minutes of stewardship still, so that's good. Yeah, Margaret is getting closer and closer, and let's rock, right? Let's get even more merits. That's why we are here. Right, let's go.
I don't take the easy road, dearie.
Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, straight away we have the infantry. Until my other legions will be here, Margaret will start the fun and then she will save.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try and keep up. Toadstools! We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Nice.
You'll die nice and quick.
I hope my 2 other legion will come, join us soon, because it's not looking... It's not looking good,
Left? How come I ain't leaving any
but
footprints?
I should have a stewardship, right?
Toadstools!
back.
I am always listening.
Where do you want me?
I want to hear you repent.
I've been waiting for
Finally, we managed to destroy the tower, right? Yep. That's why we were fighting for such a long time. And it happened. Nice, 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 nice. Now let's see what's the next move.
try some of this.
I'm also interested.
I'll be quick.
Let's move up, let's move up, let's go.
I'll kill ya.
Thanks for likes, everyone. It means a lot. Helps me a lot. For the discoverability, we need more likes.
You'll die nice and quick.
But good thing about likes, it's free. That's amazing thing about likes.
Where do you want me?
Right, let's see what will be the next plan. I guess stewardship heals. We already used all the heals from stewardship. We have 450.
What's your
Come on, at least 500,000 merits. Come on. We need to make it happen.
I'll be quick.
Bahron and Husk. What?
Toadstools!
Where do you want me?
Come on. What we are going to do? Like, are we allowing them to just come one by one?
I shall not be cowed by threats.
I've been waiting for this.
Out of my way.
Nice, nice. Maybe we can deal damage to mages. Let's go.
I'll kill ya.
Praise spot.
Alright, my alliance is also here. We are quite a lot, by the way.
Toadstools!
Let's move up.
Out of my way.
I've been waiting for this.
Come on, can I deal damage to anybody? Yeah, finally.
Try some of
It's
this.
disappeared. Let's see who else will disappear.
What's your step?
Disappeared. We're just trying to move, man. Come on, move away. This one in front. Get it.
Toadstools!
It's Husk, right?
Where do you want me?
Right, we are building. I will move over to my boys.
I'll be quick.
I might have some time to actually deal damage with my boys, so all good.
What's your step?
Toadstools!
My resolve guides me.
I'll kill ya.
Yeah, we have to move back. I had a bad positioning.
Pay attention.
Yeah, lot of infantry.
Where do you want me?
Man, why we are not moving?
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
The Husk. We switch to Husk.
What's your step?
Nice, some targets at least.
I'll be quick.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, we take too much time to defeat these tanks. That's the problem. Yeah, they are strong. They are really, really strong. We have no chance against them, 1 versus 1 for sure. That's the big problem. That's why we have EIS, right? For the big problem, we have a big friend. Alright, they are trying to block it. Now the question is, can we clear it? Which is a big question.
I'll be quick.
Which I feel like we should just stand and fight. Yeah, we should just fight. There is no way we can survive this.
Try some of this.
Close to 500,000 merits, I guess. Can be nice. But yeah, I think there was no way to get out from that position. For sure. Plus without stewardship, yeah, it was super hard. Let's see what's going on. Where we are actually... Yeah, we are here. We are destroying the tower. Now they will focus on this side, so I think we should be coming here. Let's wait until... Yeah, it was pretty good ambush, Prom. It was pretty good. But yeah, let's wait until my troops will get home. We're gonna continue. Yeah, I guess I will have to buy this legend. Let's buy this wood. We have 16 likes. Thanks everybody. It means a lot. Thanks a lot. Alright, let's wait until the boys will come back. And we're gonna start again. Let's see. Of course, they are moving here. Now fights will go from this place, which is... So and they have the keep. Yeah, one member inside the keep. That's not much. That's basically nothing, right? Let's bring our troops. Let's go from here. I really want to have 1 million merits in first day, but more I fight, more I understand that it will be really hard. It will be super hard, actually. Right, we are moving. We managed to destroy this tower. Now I think we have to do this. We are getting closer.
must maintain order.
Good.
You learn to fear
Let's
me.
target this guy.
I'll be quick.
Watch your step.
Alright, we are kinda close. They should for sure start pushing. If not, we will just take the tower, right?
I want to hear you repent.
Right. Archer target, nice.
Out of my way.
Where do you want me?
Maybe right now is the chance to deal damage, let's see.
The land is forever in my heart.
Fun.
I want to hear
Let me deal damage. Nice, nice. Circle target. It's the cavalry. Other cavalry.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Yeah, that's the only way to actually get merits here, right?
I'll be quick.
Which is risky, but what can you actually do?
You learn to fear me.
Out of my way.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
It's risky, but there is no other way.
Prey spotted.
You learn to fear me.
It's some damage, right?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Out of my way. Prey spotted.
I want to hear you repent.
Nice. Let's see if we are going to destroy this tower. It's another question, and
Step aside or you'll get my spear.
this infantry running inside is not a good stuff.
The land is forever in my heart.
I want to hear you repent. Watch your step.
Made the mistake. Yes.
Keep up.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
You learn to fear me.
Left, right, left.
You don't know who you're messing.
Step aside or you'll get my spear.
Pretty awkward fights.
To hear you.
Lot of infantry. Hard to actually play. But yeah. We will figure out ways to get merits.
Fire.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
It's Gorish. Another Gorish. Urag. Another Gorish. Yeah. I think Gorish and Skogod is the most popular hero here. From
Going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
I'm your
what I
worst
can
nightmare.
discover from this KVK. Do we have 500,000 merits? Yes, we do.
Worry.
I don't know. Feels like a big achievement.
You repent.
Let's Gorish. Nice, 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 nice.
I want to hear you repent.
Yeah. I guess this guy just got tired of fighting against only infantry and yeah, just rushed, right? That's how it looked.
I want to hear you repent. You learn
Maybe we have some time for mages. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this guy. Some free. Yeah. It was not Hosk. And it was not Hosk, which is nice. This guy again wants to give us some merits, which we appreciate. A lot, actually.
I want to hear you repent.
Yeah, got destroyed. He got absolutely destroyed.
Get back.
We ain't going to Black
Nice.
Woods, are we?
Wait, it's on my head?
Any last words?
This thing? Or no? Yeah, it's on top of my head.
How come I ain't leaving
I guess I should not be here, but too late. It's actually too late.
More worry, more thinking.
You learn to fear me.
Because I'm already here. Let me see what's going on with my alignment. We are having fights here. Alright, I guess when my troops
I'm your worst nightmare.
will go home, we have to relocate. We'll have to relocate. Sure.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Maybe we will be other infantry. On how many? How many you guys got it? Tell me when it will stop. It's like a swarm, I don't know.
Toadstools, toadstools.
But yeah, I will have to go here. For sure.
More worry, more thinking. More thinking.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Come, somebody deal damage to me. I want to go home. Come on.
Right, left.
You learn to fear me.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Nice. Now we will go home. And we will teleport and we will help our ally members. But yeah, our troops doesn't really look nice, by the way. And it won't gonna be easier here, right? Yeah. I guess we should go here. Let's see, let's see. Let's wait for some time more. Meanwhile, I think there is still fights, right? Alright, finally they are back home. Let's go, I guess, here. Right, yeah.
I have only one goal.
Yeah, here should be the fight. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. I guess they are struggling to get people towards this side. Plus, our enemies are getting lower and lower, which is important to mention. In terms of quality, like quantity, it's good. When my troops will be here, let's see. 1 minute, right? 1 minute. And they are actually allowing us to destroy this tower? Yeah, pretty surprising. Pretty surprising. Plus, they are lacking in terms of numbers. Well, I guess we are winning, right? We are actually winning. We are actually winning. Nice. I guess after 3 hours, enemy is having a downtime. Right? And we are still fighting. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we are finally here.
Seen any darklings around?
I will not hesitate. My resolve.
Right, we are here. At least we are here. So, what's going on here? Let's see. Avengers are kinda, I don't know, in terms of their numbers, they're getting lower. Ash is not really defending against us. Pretty interesting, right? It seems like we are winning. First glance. Let's see how much is left. Yeah, 36 minutes until the EIS will destroy their tower. And what about us? We have, yeah, basically at the same time period we will be destroying their towers. Let's see how they will respond, right? Because, well, I don't know, if they won't gonna appear, unfortunately this will be it. Let's see, let's see. But for sure, they are not defending. I guess it's nice, because I will have some time, I guess, to heal a little bit.
revenge will be blood for blood.
So let's see, right? Let's see. I guess right now our job is to actually destroy this tower, that's it.
I don't take the easy
Alright, maybe some damage to this archer.
Nightmare. Blood for blood.
Try and keep up.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Nice. Asserting the dominance, you know? Like, showing that we are here, stronger. And we are not afraid. That's the another way of showing. Alright. Well, after 3 hours, well, I guess they are still kinda gathering, right? But mainly with cavalry. Not sure what's going on with Ash side. Yeah, they are gathering too. Maybe here. Let's see, let's see. See, this is feels like a small push,
Remember
which they got caught, I guess. Right, EIS is still fighting with the Emperors. And we still are waiting
I don't take the easy
to
road.
something. They are struggling together, I guess. Let's check who lost power and how much. So, EIS lost like 3 billion power. Avengers lost like 3 billion. Ash lost 2 and we lost none. Nice. Well, I guess like main fights are kinda over, right? George, can I see your class skills? Yeah, for sure. Wait, I will have to get this achievement. So I'm still getting my proficiency points. I will need to upgrade more, but I think cooldown reduction is good. I think stewardship duration is good. I even think AP cost reduction is nice. From here, I chose the merits gain, and here these skills are mainly for the late game, in my opinion. Here you have to resource heal, and here your troops should die. At the end of the KVK, I will go for the more revivable units, but at the fighting stage, plan to attack. And from here, I would go for, of course, resource healing cost reduction 5% more. Let me see, maybe they did something? No, nothing changed. I was debating merits and less wounded, you know, like with the herbalist. Herbalist will give you potions, and one of the potions is giving you same effect as that skill. So basically, if you want to have fewer severely wounded units, wait until your alliance member herbalists will send you the gift box, and from that gift box there is a chance you will get a potion, and one of the potion is actually doing that. So you will get it still. Yeah, I think these fights are kinda done. Ash can't really gather anybody, so they are just watching us until we will destroy their tower. So yeah, it was nice fights, right? I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting for longer fights, but I guess for a first day, a 3-hour fight, not bad, right? There is still a whole KVK ahead of us, so it's not a big surprise. No problem, my friend. Glad to help. Well, I guess, yeah, that will be it, right? I don't need to spend my troops in these kind of small skirmishes. It's basically for tier 5 players in the most important fights. We were participating, we were fighting, so that's good enough for me, right? Since I have like a lot of troops still in my hospital, like close to 2 million troops, I think it will be wise from me to just save them and try to heal them as much as possible until the new big fights, because as an archer player I believe you have to wait for big fights. If big fights are not happening, then you will struggle in like 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 1 duels. So I think it will be way smarter from my side, right? I think it was here, right? The elixir. Let me check. No, that's the one I actually got. Yep, elixir. It will actually help me. Plus, I should not really forget that I have like my policies are not really fully enacted, right? I still have a lot of things to do. Like even this will help me a lot, right? Whenever I will finish counter infantry, we will deal more damage to infantry. Plus my troops are not even full, like we still miss 5% more. And for sure my healing from the hospital, yeah, only 4 level here, only 3 level here, and 5 level here, right? So yeah, I have to finish the counter infantry and counter magic. I have to finish military expansion too, and I'm pretty sure whenever we're gonna do that, we will get way more merits, right? It's still early, there is still a lot of gameplay to play, and yeah, hopefully we will hit the merit requirements which we all want to get. Thanks for watching, everybody, especially for the people who were in chat and not only who were in silent and just watching. I'm really glad that finally we managed to have a live stream. Thanks for likes and thanks for comments and thanks for shares. We are going to see each other really soon. I believe this is going to be really active KVK, right? Bye, good luck, see